It's Sunday, you can hear. And I'm expecting Barry to come, the carpenter, and we're gonna work on the shelves in the pantry because everything you see on the floor in front of there is going in there. So that's gonna be a big help. And we're gonna work on these shelves because everything you see there goes on those shelves. Really surprised how tiring the chainsaw was. That's Ruby eating dinner. So Barry just left, and I now have 4 pretty large shelves in here. From what I can see, all of the things I want to fit in there will easily fit there. But I need to varnish them, and then he glues them in, and it makes them even more stable. Although they are stable. And then he also did these 5. I'm rethinking everything because these 5 are a lot more narrow than I expected. You're gonna tell the people on YouTube you're a happy camper? Yeah, you're getting all the love. I'm just gonna go out and buy varnish to get these shelves finished, but I started getting a little bit insecure about whether I was gonna have enough room with this pantry, but I think it's working out well. So far, you can see I've gotten rid of most of the boxes. These are plates, which will go on the bottom level because they're extremely heavy. Yeah, everything that was here is in there. Once again, I am so impressed with what a few shelves can absorb. So that's it. I have found a place for everything, basically. There's going to be a rustic barn door on this one, and much more could fit, but I love the way it looks now. The things in the boxes will not remain in boxes. There will be special storage units for that. I'm only keeping what I really use. So I have this strange variety of same size pans. I have so much to do today, and I don't feel like doing anything. No, I just feel like cuddling with the puppy. Sweetie. She's so sweet. I have so much to do. I just made a big list. Indoors, outdoors, garden, printing, so many things. Let's just go back to sleep. Let's just go back to sleep. All right, it's time to do something about this mess. So here's my family watching me from inside. Very funny. I could let Dickie out, but then probably we would be all left alone. So they're just fine for the time being. The goal today is to remove all unnecessary building materials from this garden. Otherwise, I'm never gonna get it finished. That should be ruby proof. Okay. Now let me do my work. Oh no, we're gonna do some cutting. Some exciting cutting. Oh. I'm glad I did check it. It's 232. Big difference. Okay, I definitely have to go get gloves because I'm looking at a whole patch of nettle. The little babies, so if you hear, I'm going to pick some of them, are really, really healthy for tea. I mean, yes, it tickles my fingers right now that I'm doing this without gloves, but tolerance level has become extraordinary with the nearly 2-year skin saga that I've been going through. This, in case you're wondering, is legal weed, high in CBD, low in THC, not completely without, but low, and it's especially beneficial to MS. Seeing a lot of double just the last couple hours, thought it might be a good idea to medicate. Obviously, smoking weed isn't the best way to take this medication, but it's one of the most enjoyable. And I like the unprocessed nature of this medicine. I know that a lot of my viewers are older, and I know that a lot of older people still attach real stigma to this medication. So I invite you to ask questions, comment, but I hope you will not be more judgmental than you need to be, because the scientists now know what a lot of other people have known for a long time, which is that this is a very, very powerful medication. Maybe I'll call this video Smoking Weed to Deal with the Weeds. Okay, that's done. Let's get back to work. This has nothing to do with the really attractive thing that I had made and installed and that was ripped down, but this is this much shorter. I've given up this much of my property to the flower boxes. I haven't given it up, but those are flower boxes that are going to remain unplanted for now. then I'll probably plant something that will trail up my trellis from that side. But the trellis is on this side of the property, on my property, where I can do whatever I want. I've blocked it off for the dog. Eventually I'll get another piece of trellis and patch it up properly so it looks nicer. And who knows what color I'll paint it, we'll see. Maybe the same with the wall. Anyway, as I said, it's not nearly as nice as the original one, but what are you gonna do? It's better than nothing. Baby steps. It's very temporary, but it'll keep the dog in the garden. Having a rest. Hey Siri, what time is it? Oh, it's already 12. Ruby just came out to tell me. But I got a lot done. I don't know where the hour went, but at least it's cleared enough up that I can start working on getting this wall painted. This is a temporary situation that will rectify itself slowly but surely. There's no hurry. The next job out here is to dig the dirt, level it, and then have some sand delivered with a crane over the top there, and pound the sand down, and then start paving. Ruby's already checking out her boundaries. What do you think, Ruby? You've got your own garden. Quite pleased with this color. It's a varnish with a gray tint. Gives these boards a white oak look. They're actually Siberian birch with American poplar on the edge. Siberia meets Ameriki. I'm only doing 2 coats. Just enough to be wipeable. Look really good. Okay, so as soon as those dry and I free up some space, I'll empty these shelves and get these done. So Harnish has been here every day this week, and he's just working away at this front room, the walls, the ceilings, everything. And he patched up that. That was so nice to see patched up. That's where the electric clock was. And it was just this gaping hole in an otherwise finished wall. So that's done. Let me show you what else he did. There's still plenty of painting to do, but he's done a really good job of sanding the ceiling and sanding the walls. And he patched up this corner as well. All of this is new. Oh, it looks so nice. It really does look beautiful. To get all these little details finished. So now the facade of the house is finally one continuous plaster wall. You can see where it's still a bit wet. That really looks nice. He's been in here, and the other part of the house has been sealed off pretty well, so I haven't seen much of him. But he did poke his head in before he left today and say that tomorrow will be the last day of dust, because it's insane. Even with the plastic that he's put up and done such a good job with, it is so dusty. And I just finished the ceiling, but I'm not going to redo the ceiling, that's for sure. I'm not that crazy. But it's also a health issue, because it's just crazy how dusty it is. Anyway, so I'm not even bothering to clean upstairs until he finishes this room. And then it's a major clean. So when he finishes this room, I'll be able to do a final cleaning in the other part of the house as well. These are finished. I'm going to be able to get this room under control just with these 5 shelves. I like the color I chose. It's sort of an ashy gray. I only put 2 coats on because I didn't want it to get any darker. But yeah, I'm quite pleased with the way they've turned out. Hi, I just wanted to add a personal note. In the last couple weeks, my videos have had off-the-chart statistics according to YouTube, watch time and viewers and all the things that you're looking for. But I've also had record unsubscribes. And I'm thinking that's because people are under the impression that the house is done. Nothing left to see here. But nothing could be farther from the truth. There are going to be so many creative projects on this channel coming up. And the house is far from done. There's still a lot of things going on. Next week, I have a big light reveal. I mean, I haven't even finished getting the lights on. The bathroom, the fixtures haven't even been connected. But aside from that, I'm a furniture refinisher and a general scavenger and an antique scavenger, and just a lot of other things are going to be going on. So I really encourage you to stick with the channel, stay subscribed. If you're not subscribed, please do subscribe. I am so committed to this YouTube project, and I really look forward to taking you along with me. Thanks.